everybody, it's Bailey here at Faith Hollow Farms, and guess what we're talking about today? We are talking about maple syrup. If you follow us on Facebook, you know that we have decided to tap the maple trees that we have here. We did get to identify 4 of them in the fall, kind of summertime, and mark them so that we knew which ones we were going to tap whenever it became time for tapping. Tapping season is actually in February, whenever the weather is above freezing in the day and below freezing at night, so that pressure as the tree heats up pushes the sap out. My husband ordered this as a surprise to me, so I'm excited to get it set up. This is the Tap My Trees kit. It comes with a 3-tree setup. It comes with 3 of these buckets, these stainless steel buckets. It's just a deep bucket. Each one of them has a lid, like this, to go over the top to keep debris and other items out. Each one comes with this tap or a spile. Each one comes with a hook to hang the bucket from the spile. It also came with the drill bit that you need to drill into the tree with. It came with cheesecloth for kind of filtering out. However, I think I would probably like the flour sack towel better. We'll see. We'll try both and see how it works out. It also came with this book, this Maple Sugaring at Home book. It kind of is a guide, a step-by-step guide on how to get everything set up and when to do everything and how to do everything. Also this week I had actually been reading this book. It's called Backyard Sugaring, a complete how-to guide by Rink Man, I believe is how you say his name. I really like this book so far. He talks about how he started and how to do things without spending $1 million and how you can kind of DIY things yourself. So I'll let you know how these books work out and how it works for us. So we have 3 of these kits, of these bucket setups. This is what they look like and how they will look on the tree, but don't destroy them before we get out there. So you have your stainless steel bucket, which we actually, Cora and I just washed, so they're all clean. I always recommend if you're doing anything with food related, please wash it, clean it first. The how-to guide did suggest how to wash them first. So after you drill your hole in your tree, you have your bucket, and you will put your spile here, this thing here, into your tapped hole. So the spile will go into the tree, and the hook for the bucket actually hangs on it like so, so that as it's hanging on the tree, I'm destroying everything. As it hangs on the tree, it will kind of look like this. So here's the tree, it'll look like this. Hopefully it'll keep as much debris out as possible and critters out, but we'll see. These I believe have to be emptied every day or every other day, depending on how much sap we're getting because of the weather. So we will see how this works out. As soon as my husband gets home, we're going to try and tap the trees that we have. We identified 4, 2 of them being sugar maples in the yard, and I'm not sure what the other 2 maples were in the backyard, but we'll do those first probably. I like this book mostly because he talks about ways to do it a little more simple, so you don't have to have like a $6,000 setup. It's kind of a backyard individual person type. He also shows his suggestion for using, if I can find it for you here, maybe, where it is. He actually used gallon milk jugs is what he had suggested. One, to save yourself some money and some headache, but because you can put the hole right here in the top of the gallon jug and it has a lid, and stick it right on the tap. That way you're keeping as much debris and everything else out as you can, because you do have to filter that out. So, and how to make your own evaporator and stuff. So far I really like this book. We will see how it goes. This is our first time. We talked about it last year, but we weren't quite ready for that. So we will see how this goes, and we'll let you know as you follow along, and hopefully we'll have some delicious syrup here in the next couple weeks. Cora, why do we wait until February to tap trees?
Because that's when the syrup is ready to be tapped?
Because whenever you tap maple trees, you have to tap maple trees whenever it is above freezing during the day and below freezing at night, because that pressure as the tree heats back up during the day is what pushes the sap, what you turn into the syrup, out of that hole. So how long is sugaring season, do you know?
From February through April?
About 4 to 6 weeks. With the syrup that tastes the sweetest is in the beginning of the season. So in your first couple weeks of tapping is your sweetest of syrup to be made. How do you know when to stop your taps when you're done? How do you know when to be done?
When your bucket is full.
I mean, how do you know when the end of the season is? When the temperature at night and during the day stay above freezing, the sap that also comes out will be either a yellow or a milky color. Okay? So what are we doing, Cora?
We're tapping maple trees.
How many trees do we have in the yard?
2
What kind are they?
sugar maples.
Okay. So we need to tap the tree about 3 feet off the ground, above a large root or below a large branch, because that's where the most flow is going to come from.
I think I should do it over here.
Yeah.
Which side of the tree do you need to have it on? Where does the sun come each day?
Where does the sun come up?
On that side of the tree or that side?
That side.
On this side of the tree or that side of the tree?
That side.
So over here? This side, you sure? About right here?
And we're going to go about 1.5 to 2.5 inches in at a slight upward angle. A slight upward angle.
What'd you say that was marked out?
2 inches.
Where's one of those spiles? Cora?
We had to put a hook on it before we push it in.
So that's how far I'm drilling.
And give Daddy a hook.
What?
Okay, so can you slide? Nope. The round part goes on the hook. Here, you hold the hook like this. And it will go in there like this. So that the bucket can hang on the hook at the bottom there. And then the lid will go through the hole at the top, okay?
Okay.
What do you two think? Yes? You love maple syrup?
I've been using this hammer for 30 years.
And tap it just enough. We don't want to crack the wood.
Ooh.
Come on, maple syrup.
And now you need to hang the bucket on the hook.
Roosters.
And Daddy can put the lid on.
I would like to put the lid on. What did you say?
I believe it goes on the other one. So that's how our bucket lifts up and our lid lifts up.
That's crooked.
Alright.
None so far.
Alright, let's go do the other one.
Right?
Oh, this one's sick. This one's got it too. Oh, where are we gonna do it?
Yeah.
Underneath a knot or a limb, is that right?
Underneath a large branch above a large root.
Yeah. Over here?
And it's on the south side of the tree.
Southeast.
South is this way.
Maybe like here.
Yeah.
Oh, I was thinking here.
Southeast is what they said.
Southeast to southwest. Where would you like me to put a hole?
Just tell me. Just watching.
Or should we put it down here? That's probably too low.
You go a little bit higher.
What do you think?
Like right here. Don't forget your hook.
Is it coming out?
No.
It may not come out right away because of the temperature.
40 degrees right now. Go ahead.
Go ahead and hang your bucket. Awesome. So how do you lift it up to check? Nothing yet. Good job. So we got 2 of them done. Just need a couple more, right?
One more.
Hello, this is Ricardo,
And Cora.
and we're from Faith Hollow Farms, and we're going to go down the hill on our property to tap a maple tree. We'll see you in a bit. Hi, this is Ricardo. We're from Faith Hollow Farms, and we're going to tap our maple tree in the back of our property. Say hi, Cora.
Hi.
got the hammer?
No.
You didn't bring the hammer? Huh. Well then, just use this one.
Ew.
Bucket. There we go. Ready? All done. I'm not really one to make videos, but that's how it's done. Voila. All right, let's go.